What up, y'all? We live. We live. Mm. Okay, now we should be live. Yo, bear with me, guys. It's been a minute since I've been live with y'all and taking phone calls and all of that, but we gonna get through it. So we gonna get started when a few people get up in here because I seen a lot of y'all that was liking the tweet, reposting and all that. So let me wait a little bit. Hopefully, I got the phone and everything connected together. Like I said, it's been a minute, y'all, since I went on live. But really, I wasn't feeling good these past few days and shit. Long story. So I wasn't even prepared for this. But you know how we do, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get into the people that donated. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a shout out before we get started with all this. But oh my god, I can't believe what went down today, bruh. Bruh. Hold up. Okay. I'm not gonna play no music because I don't want nothing copywriting. Cause YouTube be acting funny, they be taking shit down, and I ain't got time for all that. So we gonna get it popping in a minute. It's about to be 10 o'clock. Sorry this live was so late, y'all. Just trying to get home and shit and all of that. But again, I'm super surprised what went down, but I'm kind of not surprised too, because if you know, you know a lot of things that goes on in the Little Kim kingdom just be going left field sometimes. If you've been a fan for Lil Kim for years, you already know this ain't nothing new. But we're gonna discuss it. I want to hear what y'all gotta say. And okay, we just gonna do it like that. We gonna do it like that. Hold up, y'all. Let me switch this over. Damn, it's been a minute since I've been up here, y'all. Hold up, hold up. Okay, the phone should be connected. See, I don't even got my shit rolled up. But let me just talk to y'all a minute. Being sober. I don't need to be smoking right now. Because this is serious, guys. I'm like, okay. I'm just like, damn, what went wrong? Can we all just get along and make hit songs? Bitches all up on my ass like a thong. If this was a show, y'all hoes would get gonged. Talk about Meg's new record. I didn't hear Meg's record yet. I was gonna just react to that. Today was just gonna be a chill react day. Megan's record. I want to react to Young Thug and Future. Um, yeah, like so I wanted to talk about that, like just regular reaction day. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to talk about why niggas in Atlanta is so fucking scared of Drake and shit. They act like they don't want to say nothing bad about Drake, but it is what it is. Okay, so we just gonna get right into it then. People will come in when they come in. First of all, just shout out to those that donated, that try to donate, that you know what I mean, was on there. Big mother shout out to the SAG in me, at Negro underscore please. That's KNEEGRO underscore PLZ. Shout out to the realist at your fave Gemini, Chris E. I see you. I appreciate you. I fuck with you the long way. You already know. Um, Shout out to Vaughn. This nigga got suspended, but now he got a new channel somewhere. I forgot where. It's Vaughn's World. Y'all go look him up. He's up there somewhere. And just shout out to like all Lil Kim fans, yo. Of course, this for y'all. I'm a big fan. You already know. I mean, clearly, I got this is sitting on my table, guys. First of all, I don't even think so. Of course, you already know I got. Of course, you already know I got big. This some collector shit. Like I found this like 2 years ago. Some collector shit. Like I don't even niggas don't even got this right now. So yup, that's on and popping. And yes, okay, stop playing. So y'all know I ain't no fake Kim fan. Like this ain't my favorite cover, but I'ma fucking represent my bitch. Like stop playing. Y'all know what the fuck it is. This was a beautiful photo shoot, but like I said, things don't be going right with him. I don't know what the fuck be going on and shit. Come on, Queen sitting pretty and shit. Let's like, come on. But yeah. But we not here for this magazine. We here for the drama between Tayy Brown and Lil Kim. I was surprised, guys. The first thing I seen was Tayy Brown. Oh, somebody in queue right now. Okay. Well, shit. Let me just stop talking because y'all seen what was going on today. I don't need to reiterate all this shit. Y'all know more than me. Y'all can just talk and let's just see what y'all got to say. So this is the first call. 9264. Let's see if this shit is working. Let's say. What up, 9264? Could you hear me?
Yep. What's up?
What up, though? You want to say your name or your at?
Oh, nah, no doubt. Is at Negro please
Oh, this
or
nigga,
at
please.
Negro underscore please. Yeah.
Hey, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you, bruh. And thanks for calling in, y'all. Real talk.
Yeah. No doubt.
So yeah, I was gonna recap the day what was going on, but I think I'm still trying to see. I mean, I've been in and out of it, so I'm not. I've seen what's going on, but this nigga been going on all day. So, what you got to say, bro? What you think about this whole craziness going on?
So I think there's some shit going on that we're probably never gonna truly understand or know.
Okay.
It's almost like what's going on between them. It feels less like business, and I'm just gonna leave it at that because their business is their business. Um, the only
Wait,
thing
before you move on
that
to that,
yep.
like Tay already said that there wasn't no funny shit going on. They never messed around, and that's that. You don't take his word for it, or what?
Just read the energy. So it's like I saw what I saw, and I'm not saying to what extent, but there was something like more there because they got into it at one point, and I think he made a video or whatever, and then like shortly after they reconnected, it's like who does that in like a business only relationship? That shit doesn't make sense.
I can see what you're saying. I thought it was strange. I mean, that's a lot of people were like, "That's a young kid compared, to, to her and stuff like that." And then just with the climate that's going on, with just like older people messing with young folks, it's just not a good. It wasn't a good look for me from the get go. But I do want to say real quick too that I fuck with Tay Brown and like I'm blessed that he did the interview with me with Little Kim's permission. So shout out to both of them because they did put me on in that regard. And Tay Brown, like when we talked about the interview, he was mad. He didn't want to talk about no rumors, nothing crazy like that. So he's been respectful from the get go. That's why this threw me off. But yeah, I'm sorry, but go ahead.
Oh no, you're good. And that's actually one point that I mentioned or that I was thinking earlier today that he's been respectful throughout this entire situation.
Hmm.
So with that being said, what I'm hoping is that there is a way to reconcile this shit. But what I think about more than anything is why Kim doesn't understand her legendary status and who she is. Like real
Facts.
quick for me, yeah, she was literally like a personal savior, not like the shit was wild because I got outed like in high school, like
Mm.
10th grade and I went
Oh, did I lose you? I think I lost you, bro.
little Kim was out at that point. Yeah.
You were
So
breaking
like
in and
every
out.
morning I
You were breaking in and out. And I'm sorry that you got outed. That sucks. Like people don't know how to
Yeah,
mind their fucking business and just let people be them. I hate that. I think you're breaking in and out.
my bad. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay.
All right, yeah. So yeah, after that situation where I got outed, it's like shit changed for me. But every morning I would roll to school like playing Little Kim as loud as I fucking could.
Hmm.
And it's like, bro, I'm telling you, like that shit, that music gave me an escape because I didn't fuck with anybody. I had no friends after that shit happened. But
Hmm.
that music gave me a fucking escape. And I'm not gonna say that I was suicidal, but what I won't say is that I wanted to be here. So to me, like Little Kim's music sustained me in one of the worst periods of my life. That's
Hmm.
why to this day can't nobody tell me shit about Little Kim.
And I
So
think we all feel that way. Like Kim has definitely impacted
yep,
our lives. Definitely. I mean, mine too. You know what I'm saying? All of us in a certain way that we'll never forget, especially if we're at a certain age now in our 30s or 40s. You know what I'm saying? Like we were
no
teenagers
doubt.
back then. You know what I'm saying? We didn't know, like, Kim brought us that, the sexuality and all that stuff, the high fashion, and just, she was the first to do it. But
Yep, no doubt.
I mean, just this just seems real messy because this was an artist that she brought to the BET Hip Hop Awards. That she was, they did "Love for You" the song, and just like for him to just put her on blast like that. I mean, what do you think about the snippets that he posted? How do you feel about that?
So I will say that I will always fuck with Kim's music. That's just not the music that I want to hear from Kim. But that doesn't mean she can't, do her thing. It's just not what I want to hear from her. But I'm gonna fuck with her either way. So like
Why do
a
you think she
lot of
don't
that
put out,
music,
like, why do you think she not rapping? Why is she just still doing this happy medium stuff? Or, I read the caption on one of the snippets, and it's something that Tay Brown said he wrote for her, and the OG fans ain't, really checking for that sound. But just like, why she feel like it seems like she's abandoning her hardcore fan base?
yeah, it's like it it doesn't make sense to me um, that Kim hasn't stepped into her legacy yet, and this is gonna be wild as fuck because I'm high as hell right now.
I wish I
But
was
to
too.
me, it's all what happened.
Nah, go ahead.
Yeah, so to me, it's like Kim is kind of stuck in that era when Biggie died. You feel me? Like Biggie was what 24 when he died, and
For years. Like,
I don't think she stuck there as the rapper Little Kim though. Like Kim was fucking hurt back then, bro. Like she was fucking hurt. Like I remember whenever I heard Biggie died, like the first thing I thought was, damn, I wonder how Kim is doing.
mhm. Like we all been there. I'm saying we got to fast forward to right now, bro. This is like 20
Yeah, no
years,
doubt.
25 years later. Trust me, we all love Kim. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love Kim, but we can't be blind to the fact that her business ain't together. Like if she wasn't communicating with Tay Brown, whatever,
Yep.
like I don't think this nigga wouldn't have been put her on blast like that. He just don't seem like that type of guy that, especially after all this time. It's been like a year since they dropped the single. It's just like, why you was not communicating with this man? Why did you take his music down and stuff like that? Like, what's really going on
Yeah,
behind the
that
scenes?
doesn't. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. I think Kim handles her own business, and I think that's one of the problems. Like Little Kim needs like a real manager. Shit, kind of like Hillary Weston was. Like Hillary had Kim shit in order, but it's
Mhm.
like after Hillary, like shit has just been rocky, and it's probably because Kim is trying to manage everything herself.
We got
But yeah,
other artists out there doing it. Meg could drop consistently, put her own shit out independently. There's a lot of
yep,
people are been out Kim's era that can still drop, that can still put out music. And I'm not trying to combat you, bro. I'm just trying to, like, play devil's advocate and just, we can't always be like, oh, Kim, poor her, she can't do this and do that when she is, like you said, she's a big artist. Like she can do what she wants now. You know what I'm saying? She don't
yeah, but
need.
yeah, but you have to think one thing Kim doesn't do is move if the money is funny, right?
Hmm.
So she will sit there and fucking stall and try to wait out a deal before she'll record and put some shit on for that label. Like she's
Clearly.
done that a few times.
Clearly, I know,
So
but does that benefit her in the long run? It doesn't. It's been
hell
like
nah,
what
hell
five,
nah.
six
So I'm
years since nine, and there's
yeah,
and
no
Kim.
doubt. So my bad. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You good?
No, I was just gonna say that is it possible that she is under like some legal obligation that prevents her from doing shit?
I
Because
was thinking about
otherwise,
that
it
too.
doesn't make sense.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right. I think something's going on with E1 or something that's preventing her to release music. But clearly, she released the love for you. And I'm not gonna cap, I'm on video saying that I fucked with the song. It was okay. Like, and I'm not trying to dick ride anything or be a yes man. I genuinely was okay with that song. I thought it was all right. Was it
yeah,
a good comeback, whatever? Not really, but I was like hoping that maybe the next single they'll come harder or whatever. And it just seemed like Tay Brown was like really putting that battery in Kim. Kim wasn't going on
yeah,
live. You know what I'm saying? When Tay Brown was there, she was really doing stuff. She was going on live. She was interacting a little
yep,
bit more. And it's like, okay, I like his energy. It's like, and she keeps young niggas around her that keeps her young. Like I was just talking to my boy. Before I jumped on live. I don't know if you remember. You remember Larry Lowtop,
nah, I don't.
the dark skinned nigga that used to be on stage with her.
Shit, I don't remember,
You don't
bro.
remember him? Okay, but it's
Nah,
like he was like, she keep a lot of young niggas around her that like be really popping off and shit. You know what I'm saying?
hell yeah.
I don't know. I just think there's way more to the Kim that we love. She doesn't say nothing. Like the book never came out, and
Yeah, I was just about to say that shit.
hmm so it's just like it's one thing after another. It's like how long are we gonna have to like just keep giving excuses for her? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not up here to beat up Kim and stuff like that. Like she's still the queen in my eyes. Like I was telling my boy, like, can't nobody do it like Kim to me. Like Kim is official gangster. You know what I'm saying? What she rap about, she really done that. You know what I mean? And I don't play with Kim's gangster. And I never will. Like she's really about her shit.
Yeah, but yo, my question is, why does she keep walking into it? Because it seems this like this isn't her first time being in this position. It's almost like the book hasn't come out. Um, there's no explanation behind it. Like the
The
music has been slow.
documentary. Right. And it's like you don't even
Right.
she's not even talking about it. I think the link for the book is still in her Twitter bio. Like, why is that still
Yeah.
there? You know what I'm saying? For real, for real.
Yep.
It's like, but you promoting concerts and stuff, still off the old music. And I get it, that music is timeless. Kim could perform that forever. But personally, I'm just kind
Yep.
of getting tired of seeing like the same things. You know what I'm saying? Like the same set list, the same.
I think at one point, Tay Brown said that she was back to doing the music with her deep voice. Now, I don't know how true that shit is, but if it is, like, that's the type shit that I would like to hear because that snippet that dropped today, again, I would listen to it, but
Hmm.
that's not the music that I want. And I'm not even saying that she has to go back to hardcore, but that's just not the music I want. Like yeah, it's just not it.
No, you're right. And it's not just us fans per se. It's like the general public, really. If you look at some
Yep.
of the comments, people are like, yo, this is not the Kim that we know, like rapping Kim. Where is she at? These young girls are fucking spitting these days. And really music has changed with it. Like nobody is really auto-tuning like that and fucking using a fucking gargly voice. You know what I'm saying? Like that was like 10 years
Yeah,
ago.
but I will say this: I smoked a blunt one time, and I just sat in a dark room and I listened to Nine. Yo, that shit is actually it's pretty good, but you got to be in the mood for it. You feel me? So
I'm not like Nine got some bangers on it. I'll never. say
Yeah.
nothing about that. Like Bag is my favorite. You Are Not Alone. I played some of that actually the other
Yep.
day, but it didn't really go nowhere. We got to keep it 100. Like it really
Yeah.
came and went. Kim didn't promote it, and just the hip hop blogs in general and stuff, they pretty much blew right past it. Like nobody really even talked about it. And then if you go 6 7 years without releasing albums and music, they're just going to talk about what you did 10 20 years ago. So it's like,
Yep. Yep.
what was really the point? And then after 9 tracks, after fucking 10 years or 15 years since the Naked Truth, like Naked Truth is a classic. That's classic Kim spitting. Like you could play that CD front to back, nigga, and you'd be like,
Yep.
damn, this bitch got bars. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
And really all her albums, y'all. So it's like, I don't know. And we know she experiments and stuff like that, but there was supposed to be a part two that never came. And
Yep.
it's just like, as a fan, it's really tough being fans of her because it's like we always get let down or something happens and it sucks, yo. What do you think
Yeah.
about?
I was
Go ahead.
my bad. What? No, I was gonna say that I was genuinely shocked whenever Nine first came out because I wasn't expecting that.
Hmm.
Um, but even then, I think the public is being gracious to her. It's like whenever she drops, she gets their attention, but when it's not what they want to hear, they go away. So it's like she still has the respect. She just has to step up and grab it.
But Kim got to
Like you,
understand that if she knows that people are
yeah,
listening, why not give them what they're waiting for? Why just give them
exactly,
something that they gonna talk shit about? You know what I'm saying? Like we know she got the
exactly.
bars because Little Kim season, Miss Goat mixtape. Even I was just banging hardcore 2K14 not too long ago. Like, damn, Kim was really spitting
Yep,
on here. It was some tracks like I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Kimmy Blanco, fucking trendsetter. And Trendsetter is not deep voice Kim, but she's spitting bars on that shit. You know what I mean?
exactly.
So it's like she was there for mixtapes, but now it's like this happy medium shit or trying to sound what all the new kids sound like. That's not you. Like, and I think
Yo,
Kendrick.
and another thing that I'm sorry,
Go
another
ahead.
thing that blows my mind, like her merchandise. It's like why doesn't she have like a larger merchandise line? I'm so confused. I see Little Kim shirts everywhere, but they're not Little Kim shirts. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Well, now she does have her website up, which
Yep.
I give her kudos for that. There was a few fans that got some dope jackets and stuff and t-shirts and all that. And even the Pretty Little Things went good. She gave us a whole photo shoot for that. She looked amazing. Um and the stuff
Yeah,
did.
but let's be real about that merchandise. Like it's pretty limited, bro. And it's not the merchandise that people would buy from Little Kim. You feel me? Like you see that shirt, you don't immediately know Little Kim. But
Yeah.
I'm talking about how many shirts I see out here of Little Kim in public, red, yellow, green, blue hair. It's like
Hmm.
why isn't she putting her merch out like that? Because
Facts.
it's just weird as fuck to me, bro.
It is. I don't see why she don't capitalize off her legacy, off her brand. Now, I did cop them Supreme shirts. That was like probably one of I love that little line right there. And that shit sold out really quick. But it's just like I don't know. It's like, and then I don't want to see her really managing other artists right now. It's like, why are you trying to manage an artist when you can't even get your shit out there the way it's supposed to get
Yep,
out there? I think once you get your shit out there and you get the people back on your side, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, Kim's back. This is the queen
yep.
right here. You know what I'm saying? Like all the other chicks, this is where they got their swag from. Then bring out an artist. You know what I'm saying? Then do something. But it's like, yo, she seems washed up to me now. I mean, for somebody that's like new in the game
Yeah.
and stuff like that, like that's coming in like who's this? Who's this rapper? Like she seems kind of washed and we got to keep it 100. The only time I really see Kim is when Kim is on stage and she gives me that Kim that I love and grew up with. But
Yep.
even like the last few shows been kind of lackluster. No shade. No motherfucking shade, bruh. But they've been kind of lackluster.
Yep. So all the shows that she has coming up, like I wonder if she'll even be able to work on the music. Like I don't want to wait another year or two. You know what I'm saying? To hear something from Kim, and when it comes, I want it to be the type of music that I want to hear. I mean, but because realistically speaking, like we're not 20 anymore. You feel
Mm-hmm.
me? So it's like,
Facts. But some
yeah,
of us be looking good like at our age, because you know what I'm saying, some of the young kids, they not,
yep,
you know what I'm saying, they can't really fuck with us still too. But even though under this hat is a whole mess, I'm not even gonna get into that. But but still it's like Kim don't gotta record something. Bitch, if this bitch don't got music, motherfucking this bitch better have like 10 albums, 10 double albums already recorded. Nigga,
yep,
like I know she got music for days. It's just nothing's gonna be released. Like Kim is just sitting on shit, and it's like it's whack as fuck. I don't care. It's corny as fuck, and all that like moving in silence shit. It's 2025. Don't nobody give a fuck about you moving in silence no
yeah,
more. Real talk.
exactly. Yep.
Yo, y'all feel free to call in. Y'all see the number up there. I posted on my Twitter. Um, Shout out to my boy that's up here now. But yeah, y'all can feel free to join the conversation. It could be more than one person up here talking to us. I see y'all in the chat. What's the number? It is 404-649-0916, bruh. Vaughn, where you at? Eric, feel free to hit that line, bruh. Cause I'll end this quick if y'all not calling up here. Real talk. But I didn't mean to cut you off, bro. I'm sorry.
Oh, nah, you're good. You're good, man.
But no, you really you've been the one, you saved this chat tonight. So thank you for saving this live, because I wasn't gonna have it because it takes a lot to kind of, get up here, and I gotta buy the funds for the phone and all this shit, and take the time out and do it. And I was just gonna chill today, like I said, review Meg, see what up with Young Thug and shit, and maybe do a episode of what happened with Tay. But I'm not trying to badmouth Tay. What you think about, real quick, the little video where he was like, "Yeah, I gotta pay for the phone." What do you think about the video where he was like, "Yeah, I'm a Little Kim's artist," and something like, "We asking about Diddy or something." Kim was like, "What? Don't say
Um,
that."
that was weird as fuck.
It was low key. I was like, finally, somebody asked her about fucking Diddy, because, and that's
Yeah,
the thing too. It's like, and Kim don't even do interviews like she used to no more. It's like Kim would be on an interview with a nigga for like 2 or 3 fucking hours, nigga, and talk about everything. Nothing is nothing is off limits with Kim. She keep it 100. She talk to you about anything, and she don't even do that no more. It's like, where is she? Where the real Kim?
yep.
Please stand up. Where the fuck you at, Kim? Real talk. Let me hit this little blunt, because we about to talk. Yo, it is pouring down rain here in Atlanta. I really hope this thunderstorm and shit don't fuck up my live, y'all. Cause y'all was really patient with me today. I know I was talking mad shit. I was like, look, y'all niggas that can't donate a fucking dollar so I can get up online. Like, but you came through and you saved the chat. While we on here, let me try to, cause y'all is going crazy in the chat. Um, yeah, I'm trying to clock it. She said, Chaotic said, y'all forgot what this woman's been through the past 10, 15 years. Yeah, I think Kim has done a good job of getting past being blackballed and stuff. Like, I don't necessarily think she's really still blackballed, because a lot of the young girls are giving it up to her. Lotto, Glorilla, and Kim, they took a picture. Damn, severe thunderstorm. They took a picture a few months ago. She was at her show. You know what I'm saying? So the young girls give it up to Kim, even though they don't be calling her for a feature. And another thing too, I'm not sure why Cardi talking about ain't no female rappers on her album. Why is Kim not on that album?
You know, I don't know. Bruh.
Like
It's like
I'm
every time something's about to happen, it doesn't happen. You feel me?
uh-huh.
And yeah, and it's not that I have forgotten what Kim has been through for the last 10, 15 years, but that don't mean you can't put out like a mixtape. That don't
Hmm.
mean you can't drop like a song that you got in in the vault.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just been nothing. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, never will I forget what she's been through because it's like I wasn't her, but I
Mm-hmm.
followed that shit, and you know what I'm saying, and I felt that pain, yo, because it's like
Mm-hmm.
she's the most disrespected fucking woman in the world, and I don't get that shit. Like they all
Mm-hmm.
try to mimic her, but they all disrespect her at the same time. So I definitely hadn't forgot about it, but Kim
Yeah,
could have
but we
just
can't feel
dropped
sorry
any
for we can't pity Kim neither at the same time
yeah
too. Like Kim is a G, and I know she don't fucking play. I'm sure, you know what I'm saying? But it's like just losing fans, like the way she's been losing fans, it sucks. It just I hate to see it. And it's like,
yeah.
damn, what the fuck is going on? Now it's like a thunderstorm and shit. I'm so sick of Atlanta. It was just beautiful earlier today. I'm sorry, bro. I'm
No, no,
probably
you're good. You're good.
the worst person on here to do a live.
Nah, you're straight.
But I don't know. Somebody said Busta knows what Kim's going through. Even with that Busta Rhymes thing, he was like, "Yo, Kim, we need you to come out. We tired of seeing you, on the sidelines and you know, not doing nothing pretty much." And she's
Yeah,
like, how Kim swag is, you know what I'm saying? Big glasses. You can't even see her face nowadays because she don't even want to be seen. You know what I'm saying? It's like who is this lady? She just be
yeah.
I don't know, bro. That's why I don't really be doing really lives like that with Kim because it's like she's just not consistent no more. Or she just breaks promises
Yeah.
so bad that it sucks. And it's just like I've been moved on. But like I said, she's the queen. She'll always be the queen to me. I don't give a fuck. But we gotta hold her
Yeah.
responsible and like accountable for what's been going on. And clearly, Tay Brown feels like that she hasn't been communicating. I just that really shocked me. Just him putting her on blast
Yeah.
like that, like for real. Like you the elder, you the OG. You supposed to be trying to, you know what I'm saying, make sure that I'm straight. And it's just like, yo, Kim, she knows how that feels when somebody's stopping your music. Why would you do that to
Yeah.
him? You know what I'm saying? Or why would you not just give him a phone call like, hey, bro, this was going on behind the scenes? You know what I mean?
It's wild, man. It's wild as shit because I never like really fucked with her and Tay Brown's like like the sound was alright, but again, it wasn't what I wanted to hear from Kim. So
Understandable.
yeah, so it's almost like it's not that it's the broken promises, it's the broken promises, but then the lack of explanation. Like that's
Mhm.
what fucks me up.
Yeah. And it's like every artist, well, nowadays, they keep it 100 with their fans and shit. You see them
Yep.
talking stuff, you know what I'm saying, engaging. And it's just like, who knows when we gonna hear from Kim? I mean, the next show, yeah, and then we don't really find out. She'll say something like 3 months before the show, and just like, okay, the show with the same people, Remy Ma, Ashanti,
Yeah.
112. I mean, let's keep it 100. It's just like, and I've seen Kim so many times, and I'm not going to front like I said on stage, she gives you little Kim. Like I feel like she does
Yeah.
give you your money's worth. You seen her before live?
Oh, definitely. I actually was in VIP with her, um,
Okay,
in Charlotte, North Carolina, like in 2011, if I'm not mistaken. Like when I tell you the nicest person you'll ever meet,
she is
like
from my
yeah, she
intellect.
held my hand for like 10 minutes, and I'm like this shit got uncomfortable because I'm like, yo, other people are trying to get up here. But
Mm.
yeah, that shit was fucking amazing. Like it was crazy, bro.
Yeah, I can't say like I've seen Kim and pretty much kind of met her a little bit from time to time. I was there for the when she received her Icon Award. I was in the audience, loud as fuck, like,
Oh,
"Yo,
that's what's
Kim!"
up.
Yeah, it was amazing. And then even to the nine after party right after, when she got out the Bentley with little C's, she looked amazing. And it was so many people in there. OT Genesis, like that people didn't see that was in there. Slim Jimmy or whatever them niggas. Lorianne
Yeah.
Gibson. It was like really, really nice. But too, like when they played some of them snippets from Nine, people was like, they was a little throwed off, like, hold up, this you, Kim? You know what I'm saying? It was just
Yep.
like they was
Yep.
really shocked, like, especially like the Atlanta crowd and shit, because it's like, we got Atlanta rappers that sound like Atlanta. We don't need Kim to sound like Atlanta. We need Kim to sound like Kim because that's what we love from her.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We got that sound from other artists. It's like, come on, like, because once you give us that Kim, that notorious flow, that La Bella Mafia, that Naked Truth, bitches is done out here. Niggas is done.
Yep.
Like, let's not act like Kim body niggas on tracks. But it looks crazy when, you know what I'm saying, you got your artist out here that you done took to the awards, that you done took to the rap basement, and you telling everybody like, oh, that's my guy right there. Y'all do one song and then you just don't hear from him no more. You don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? And he was rocking, he was doing his thing. Like, actually these past few months, he was like still dropping little stuff and doing his own thing. So I like, it's tough when you a, up and coming artist and trying to do your own thing. And even with the big push from Little Kim being out there, like giving you that, like from, you know what I'm saying? Little Kim is a legend. For her to just be backing you is huge.
Yep. But
So
yeah, his sound never 100% resonated with me. But Kim got to realize, like, think about the Return of the Queen tour. Like, the public fucked with her on that.
yeah.
So
And too, that like homie got bars. Like, you gotta like research some of his music. Cause it's like his new music is stuff that he's like doing now and trying new sounds and stuff like that. And it sounds good because that's him, that's his style and stuff. But he
yeah,
still got bars. Like, he freestyled on the Rhapsody Basement and ate it up. Like, I see why Kim signed him. He's very creative and stuff like that. But like I said, like, like, is it like a good match per se? Like right now in Kim's career, nah, because we want to see Kim actually drop an album that's going to bring her back per se, and then move on to bringing up the next guy. You know what I'm saying?
yep. Bro, do you know how disappointed I would be if there was not another Kim album coming? Like, that shit would fucking crush me.
But I mean, we got to keep it 100. Is there ever going to be another Little Kim album coming? Because I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. I don't know if Kim could drop another body of work that people will respect. I think I'm feeling like this could be it. Like, she's torn off her old stuff and it's classic,
Yep.
but the stuff that she's dropping with that snippet, both of them snippets, I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I thought we were past that shit, but one thing that caught my attention is that Tay Brown mentioned in that video that Kim had some like weird people around her and shit like that.
That part too.
It's yeah, it's like, why can't she find a good crew? Like where's she getting these people?
Because first of all, you gotta stop fucking with yes men. That goes for regular people too.
Yep.
I don't even have niggas in my crew that's like, yo, Chris, yeah, you should go and do this. You should fucking go and do that. You know what I'm saying? Or yeah, that look good. Or nah, it's like people that really be like, put me, like, check me and shit. Like, that's the type of people I fuck with. It's like, bro, I love you. You my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I trust your judgment and shit. And put me in my place when I need to be. Let me know if whatever I'm dropping is corny. Like, I'm an artist too. Like, I drop freestyles every now and then. I know my shit don't be popping all the time. You know what I mean? But be straight up with me, like, nah, that wasn't it, Chris. And I'll go back and redo it again. You know what I'm saying? I'll go back and try it again. So it's
Yep.
like she got to stop having yes men around her. I think I'm seeing
Yeah, because
another call here. So stay on the line too. I'm gonna add you this
yeah,
person in the call. This is
that
somebody 2448. You live. I hope the thunderstorm don't mess us up. Could you hear me?
Hello?
Hi, 2448.
2248.
2448. The last four digits of your phone number.
I don't even know. I'm fucking somebody else's phone.
Oh, this the wrong call? This the wrong, you got the wrong number?
Nah, this Tayy Brown though. This Tayy Brown for sure. For sure.
Wait, who said this Tay Brown?
Yeah, this Tayy Brown.
Oh, this is Tay, huh?
Hell yeah.
It do sound like you. Okay, what up, bro?
What's going on? What we talking about? What we talking
We
about?
talking about
Cause
everything
you
that
know
was
what I'm
going
saying.
on with you. And then what happened
Oh,
today? That's gangster that you called
no.
in though. That's some real OG shit.
Let's talk about Kim, because everything you saying, I understand because I know what it's like. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all think because I'm young, y'all think I'm young. I'm not that young. I was never that young. I just didn't care to tell y'all niggas. I'm not that young. I knew who Kim was. I've been a fan of Kim. Who wouldn't fucking love Kim? I mean,
Right.
goddamn, she was fucking. You know what I'm saying? Come on now.
And I know the industry
So,
thing real quick. Because like I said, like if you listen, I was like, yo, this nigga really looked out and did this interview with me. You know what I'm saying? And so I always respect that. And you kept it a G even before this shit went down today. Like you never badmouthed her. You know what I'm saying?
6 in the morning, bro. 6 in the morning, I'm getting a message, bro. 6 in the morning, I'm getting an email that my shit's taken down. My producer hit me up, bro. You don't understand, bro. I don't. This is my whole life, my whole passion. She knows it.
Mm-hmm.
It should have been dangled in my face, bro. I love Kim. I still love Kim. She's still that bitch. I will never talk down about who she is, what she got going on.
That's respect, bro.
Kim.
That's respect.
But I'm gonna say what I got to say because I've been holding this shit in for 2
Yeah, you do. My fault. And I'm not going to interrupt. And just real quick, yeah, he gagged me.
You good. I've been holding this shit in for too motherfucking long. You think I didn't want Kim to be rapping, nigga? Of course I wanted Kim to be rapping. Of course I wanted to hear Kim.
Because I heard them snippets, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like I was just like, ugh, like somebody else.
But that's the thing, though. I also at the same time believe in what she believed in. I'm not gonna fake on that. I believe in what she could believe in. I can understand why you wouldn't, but I did. But I also can tell you I understand what you're saying. You want to hear Kim rap because I want to fucking hear Kim rap too. That come on now. I still don't even think there's a bitch on the fucking planet right now that can match her fucking energy.
Okay.
Because they don't make them like that no more.
Okay.
They don't make them like that no more.
Facts. And you saying this after, you know what I'm saying? Everything that went down today, that's some real OG shit. Like you got to respect that. I don't care what nobody say. You got to respect it.
Yeah, but that should tell you how much I'm motherfucking hurt and disrespected, bro.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Look. At this point, I don't give a fuck. At this point, I don't give a fuck. She's not coming out with no fucking album, bro. Everybody she working with is fucking ass, my niggas. Fucking trash, my nigga.
I mean, clearly,
if she was trying to find niggas to rap and to write her shit for rap, okay, I don't know. But she ain't been finding them niggas. She been finding niggas that's trying to make her hits that are relevant today. Which, if you ask my genuine opinion, I don't want to hear that. I don't even want to hear the shit on the shit outright, nigga. I think she sounds dope, but if you really ask me as a Kim fan, a little Kim fan, I'm talking to you as a Kimberly Jones fan who thinks that she can do anything. But as a little Kim fan, no, I don't want her to fucking ask for verses from these other niggas. I'm not gonna name.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I try to do my best trying to give her records that motherfucking sound like the shit y'all want. Trust me, I tried. You know, I
did like Love for You though. I don't care because you on the phone and shit, but I genuinely like that song. If you've seen some of my videos, I don't come up here and just say I like shit because I like it because it's Kim or whoever artist it is. I think y'all did pretty good off that. But I was hoping the next song that followed was something a little bit more harder. Because I heard you spit, I heard your other stuff that you've done.
It wasn't Ray Come. It might have been if she did, I don't know. I have no idea. But our plan, me and Kim's plan, it wasn't going to come hard. It was going to go into pop. That's what we were trying to do.
Okay.
And that's what I was on her, and that's what I was backing her up.
Okay.
With doing with all her team and shit.
Okay.
I was convinced of her team and shit because I believed, it's no point of competing with the young female rappers out here.
Mm-mm.
There's no point.
Mm-mm.
But if you want to do it just for your fans, that's a whole different story. If you want to do it for just for you, which I turn around coming from my career, I never had no fans like she did, but I had a certain amount of fans. And if I paid attention to my fans, I should have paid attention to my fans because I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I walked away from because I was looking for a paycheck. But that's a whole nother story. But yeah,
like the communication. You said that you wasn't communicating, like your music got taken down and shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me,
We
bro.
was talking. She knew we had a kid. We was talking. Everything was fine a little bit. I thought everything was fine. I thought she didn't give a fuck. I thought it was over. And then I guess one time I didn't go to some things she surprised me with, because obviously I got a newborn baby, which ain't easy. I don't know if anybody in here has had a kid, but know that this shit ain't easy because
Congratulations,
I'm a man.
yo. Congratulations. I can't even imagine how busy you finna be for real, for real. But and
Hey,
now
bro,
you
it ain't easy, nigga. I'm going through this shit, bro. I'm
Mhm,
really going through this shit. I'm raising a baby that ain't mine. I'm a
mhm.
part, I'm just being a man. I'm
Yeah.
being a man and that shit. And I know that me posting all this shit make me look crazy because I don't feel right about the shit. But listen, I'm frustrated, bro. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest with you. I'm fucking frustrated. I don't give a fuck. Y'all want to call me a motherfucking bitch because I'm over here beefing with a female or whatever.
Nigga, this the
Fuck y'all.
internet.
I don't care.
Trust me.
This
And
shit,
you
it's,
ain't the
it's
first
true. It's
person
true
that we've
fucking. It's
seen.
true fucking pain, my nigga.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
true fucking pain when you truly believe in somebody and motherfucker take your shit down. You want to take my shit. My shit was getting love on TikTok. I was trying to do best for myself and my family. She's gonna take the song that was ready to drop tonight. I got a new email after everything I posted. I
Oh.
checked my email. I got a new email, and they gonna say my shit was coming down
Oh,
because of this
damn.
nigga. I mean, because of her and I'm sorry, when I say nigga, I mean her lawyer.
Oh, okay.
And that hurts. You know,
Yeah.
I'm pissed, bro. I can't even explain to you how much I'm pissed, bro.
Damn.
Because it's one thing if you didn't want me to drop music. If I felt that vibe, I wouldn't have dropped music. I would have figured out how to end the contract. But I figured, who cares? You ain't hitting me up, so I might as well drop music in case it blows up one day, which I'll be putting all the effort into trying to get it blow up because you don't talk to me. If it blew up one day, I wouldn't hesitate to give you half, whatever our deal was. I wouldn't hesitate to do it because, like I said, as long as I can feed, I'm here for the music. I've always been. And motherfuckers, Kim fans misunderstood me and thought I was just some leech ass nigga. I was never no leech ass nigga,
Because
bro.
we just been there, bro. We seen them come and go. Like, not personal against you, but it's just like like you said, what type of people can be around that are just like yes men? Because there's no way that people are just coming
Niggas
and
who
going
don't
like
give a
this.
fuck. They don't give a fuck because she paying the bills, because she's doing them shows and she's doing what she's doing.
Like, are
She
you able
making
to
money.
tell her
So,
like, yo, this nigga is trash? Like, let's
hell yeah. And when we
okay,
was locked in, I told her that. And this is
okay.
why I'm not saying nothing I ain't never said to her in real life. I ain't saying nothing I ain't never said to her in real life.
I believe it. I believe it.
So it it is what it is what it is. But that
Mhm.
it's real.
Yeah. I mean, I
Fuck that.
could.
I never been I didn't care about none of this shit. But I fuck it. At this point, fuck it, bro. Because
Yeah.
I've been in this industry not as long as she had, but I've been in it long enough to be done with getting shitted on. I'll tell you that.
Do you even talk with the older people like TLZ? What's his name? Young Goldie. Well, it's not Young Goldie, but it's like some of the low top Larry, dark skin nigga.
Low top Larry.
Yeah, I don't know his real name. Larry Low Top. Y'all help me out in the comments in the sections because it's like those are the people that's like when she keep a young nigga around her, it's like we be thinking
I
like
know
they're the hype
TL. I
man.
know TL. You talking about TL?
Cash. Yeah, TLZ.
Yeah, I know TL. That nigga gave me shade too. That
He gave
nigga
me
gave me
shade
shade
too. That's
ever since
different.
I came around. Ever since I came around, nigga gave me shade.
He gave me shade too. Like when I went to seeing her
So
at
I don't give a fuck about none of them niggas.
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, you definitely ear that shit out
Larry,
your head.
Larry, Larry, Larry. When I first met Larry,
He cool
you
though,
talking about the
right?
lit nigga that be in the city?
Yeah, uh-huh. I think he cool as fuck.
I don't know much about him,
Okay.
but he. I feel like he a real nigga because he defended Kim as soon as we met. He was like, I ain't gonna lie, I was like some type of ways. The niggas came up to me talking about who the fuck this nigga, and
Yeah.
I was like, yo, but I get where he coming from because that's
Uh-huh.
how I would act when it
Facts. Me too.
came to Kim.
Facts.
That's how I would act if it came to Kim.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's
I
when you
don't
know
got
what's
no,
real love
nothing
right
to say
there.
about him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know that nigga. He a character for sure, and he doing his thing. I got nothing. I don't know him enough, but
Uh-huh.
I tell you, the motherfuckers. There's some niggas out there that gave me some fucking gave me some fucking shade for no fucking reason.
That's crazy.
And there's a lot of niggas that trusted me and took me in. So I'm not gonna say that didn't happen. because they did.
Yeah.
But there's a reason. That's why when I say this, it ain't for no fucking reason. Because motherfuckers, if I was some slimy nigga that wanted to fucking just use Kim and do all this shit, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be as close as I was to them motherfuckers, bro.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be as close as I would.
Because like Kim, it don't seem like she really how could I say? And let me know if I'm misinterpreting it. But like people that we see her in public, it's not just anybody per se. It may be like that one or two people that we see her with, and that be it. We don't know who's like really behind the scenes when it comes past that. You know what I'm saying? We see like you on stage with her and shit.
I'll tell you who behind the motherfucking scene. It ain't that many people, bro.
Okay.
I've been trying to tell her, and it was gonna be a whole reconstruction. As soon as I came in, I don't know if she was thinking about doing it before me, but I know damn well I was gonna pressure her to do it anyway. Because, like I said, bro, I do this shit for real. I'm not gonna be a part of you and love you and not tell you the truth.
Yeah. That's why I like when she was hanging with you, because you was going on lives. You was really putting her back out there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's
I was like, yo, you need to start going on live. And look, granted, I don't think you should have been on live at some of the times, because I ain't gonna lie, I made the wrong decision about getting on live because I was drunk. But listen,
I get it.
but I told her before that that you need to get on live. You talk to your people. Like, you have an audience. You have people that love you.
And she seemed cool as fuck. She just cool with it. Normally,
you need to be yourself, and you know what I'm saying? We love you. People love you. I love you. These motherfuckers love you. And, you know, I don't know what's going on with this extra shit of being too cool and shit. I don't get it. I never get it. But listen, that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll tell you the motherfuckers, ain't nobody. Listen, I'll tell you that. There's nobody. Nobody. There's nobody behind the team. It's a skeleton. It's a skeleton crew. That's the problem. When this woman is bringing in money and nobody, and this is why she's still a sweet person, and she's got a good heart. I know she has a good
Mr.
heart.
Papers, they really. I mean, I'm really not trying to like, and just let me know again if I'm crossing any lines, whatever. Like her baby dad, Mr. Papers, he's not like nowhere like.
I don't know. Listen. I don't know nothing about that nigga. The only reason why I spoke on that nigga was to defend her.
Okay.
Like I told you, I'm not from New York. I live in New York. I'm not from New York. I know that nigga get busy. I said, fuck that nigga, with the risk of me having to deal with his partners. I said, fuck it. Like I said, I would take a bullet for that woman, bro. Like, that's real shit.
So you must have really been hurt, bro.
All right, I'm gonna come on here. I'm gonna defend. If you know the nigga, what he did with. I don't know what Foxy Brown. I don't know if they got the baby. I don't know nothing about. I don't give a fuck, to be honest with you.
I feel you.
I don't give a fuck. I'm pro Kim. I've been pro Kim anyway. So I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna say some shit. Even if I sound dumb, coming out of man, then I don't care. I'm defending Kim. As long as I know I'm defending, I don't give a fuck. Do what someone do with me. I'm
like I was saying, she rolled with some gangster niggas, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure I was like, I know you had to be some type of way connected or something, because Kim just don't roll with just like regular niggas like that too. At the same time, like I feel like you said, Kim is about that action, and I feel like the niggas that be with her, she got connects like that. So you know what I mean? Like I feel like you could have really.
I don't know nothing about that, but
I
don't know nothing about that. But she's a sweet woman though, and what was I talking? What was you talking about before? She's a sweet woman, and that's why she keeps a lot of her team on board.
Okay. Or whatever.
You know
there, you know, say it's
but
like.
I always said that's like, yo, if you want to do that, do that, and I'm sure you're gonna, be successful because you Lil Kim.
So
but
if
you want to go back, if you want to elevate, then don't. You got to think business wise.
Yeah.
You got to think business wise.
Yeah.
You got a bunch of niggas around you that fucking are retarded. So like, what are we talking about?
And it's like,
and I said that, and we've talked about that shit, bro. We've talked about that in real life. That's why I'm confused on why she want to take my music down when we have not been in real live conversations. Like,
or the lawyer.
Because at this point, you do me like that, I'm exposing everybody. Fuck it. I'm telling everybody, you didn't fuck with them. You didn't do this.
But you ain't really take it there just yet, though. You ain't really say names and stuff like that.
Hell no.
I respect
didn't really.
Because
I really didn't.
This internet shit is messy. You see what's going on with Kanye. This nigga losing it every day. Fucking, like.
I'm trying to lose it every day. You know what? To be honest, maybe I'm not supposed to be in this industry because If I was going through the shit Kanye go through or Kim go through, nigga, I'd lose it every fucking day.
Facts.
Be honest with you, I'm just here to make music, and maybe the way I went about it wasn't the right way.
At the end of the day, I'm glad you spoke your truth though. Like you can't be mad about it, and I hope Kim won't be mad about it like towards you because you spoke your truth. And
She gonna be mad about it. She might not, but she gonna be mad about it. But at this point, bro, like I'm so I don't give a fuck.
so you can't put out no music like at all, or
And not until my lawyer handles it, and it's the weekend, so I'm fucked until Monday. I don't got Lil Kim, you know what I'm saying? Her lawyer probably reach out to her 24/7, 7 days a week. It don't work for me. I'm just a regular nigga out here just trying to eat, bro.
I feel you. Oh man. Yeah, I hate to see anybody stopping somebody's bags, you know what I'm saying? Especially since the love is there like that. You know what I mean? But like I said, you speaking your truth, bro.
So
And
we cried with that woman, bro. Cried with
Mhm.
that woman, bro. We done been through shit, like we done talked through shit, like we done been through the same, she done been through shit on a larger scale than I have, but we understood each other, bro. And that's
Yeah,
what's so fucked up. And that's why I'm spazzing out the way I've been spazzing out, bro, because it's on enough. Like I'm not the type of nigga to do this.
yeah.
I'm not the type of nigga to do. You know how many times I wanted to do this? I
Mm.
didn't want it, and I didn't do it because out of respect for her. But nah, fuck that. You want to take my fucking music now over some shit about me having a baby? You know, calling my baby mother a bitch and all this shit. Like,
Oh,
bro, it was never that deep, bro. This shit, life happens. We was never dating. We was never
oh,
exclusive. Fucking talking to me about 5-year foreign, DMing her and all this extra shit. I ain't
oh,
never,
okay.
I might have like said like, oh, what's up with this? What's up with this? Ain't nobody said like I'm not finna tell Lil Kim who she can't talk to, bro. I'm not. I got that certain respect for Lil Kim. I always have.
Real
Because
talk. I don't know that
we
nigga
wasn't dating.
Florian for whatever his name is. I don't fuck it up, but he just seemed like a slimy nigga, bro. I don't know. Like
I
I try to trust vibes.
I
Like
don't know.
I don't know. He just seemed like a slimy nigga, and I hate that she is fucking even want to associate with this nigga, especially after they supposed to drop the song, the viral song. It never came out. Then he jumped on a song with Nicki at that time. Maybe I'm just talking as a
Come on
fan.
now. I would never do no shit like
That
that,
shit
bro.
is so
I would never do
slimy.
no shit like that.
Right.
I don't give a fuck. And I'm way less sick than that nigga. And I would never do no shit like
You
that.
actually
And
could
that's
rap.
what
That
hurts,
nigga can't even
bro.
rap, bro. Like, no, I'm not even trying to be on
That's what hurts,
freestyle shit.
bro. That's what motherfucking hurts. So, like, this is what I'm talking. This is what I'm saying. I'm doing this because it's a different type of thing. This isn't just this and that. Like, it's a different type of shit. I
But
don't
why
know
would
about
Kim want to
know
beef
nothing about 5-year foreign,
with your baby
but
mom?
but
Okay.
you know what I'm saying. I don't know nothing about the nigga, but listen, I know who I am.
Mm-hmm.
I know I don't deserve this. I know I don't deserve this. I know I ain't perfect, but I know I don't deserve for you to fucking take my. Because once you do some legal shit like that, you turn it to a whole nother level. You taking it from what I thought we had to a whole nother level. Now I gotta spend money and shit. When you could have asked for the money back for that little ass advance you gave me, I could have gave you the shit back. Cause I'm turned up after that shit. Cause I knew, this music shit ain't working. So I had to go back and do what I used to do. So what's up? You want the money? I got the money. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Come get the money. If that's what's really bothering you. But I know it ain't really what's bothering you. Cause I know what money you make. I know you make a lot of money. So I know you ain't worried about that fucking money. You doing this to fuck with me.
Mm.
And that's what fucking hurts a nigga, bro.
Yeah. Damn. You could tell the love is
So
there, bro. Yeah. I mean, that sucks, yo. That fucking sucks, bro. I mean,
It might have not been bringing in a bunch of million numbers, nigga. But that don't mean it wasn't bringing in numbers. If you knew what I was doing, you would understand. But you don't understand, so I'm not gonna
clock the
sit here and
chat.
try to
Yeah,
explain.
go ahead. I mean, nah, clock the chat, bro. Clock the chat because they saying some stuff in there. So I understand. Like you still like I understand as an artist too. You still doing what you got to do. Like you trying to get your bag and feed your family. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I just hate to see somebody's music get taken down and shit, and just
You don't understand, bro. I don't know if you make music, but it's bro. That's my life, bro.
Yeah.
That's all I ever cared about. It's my passion, bro.
Like I've been following you for
It's
like a year or
my passion.
so, and you really just be on your shit. Like you don't be on no funny style shit on your socials.
No funny time.
And I've never seen you talk crazy about Kim or none of that shit or come to this level until today. So it clearly is something that's built up. You know what I mean? And I just hate to see it. And the fans are speculating and about what's going on because it's like she introduced you and that other girl that was at the basement. What's her name? She was like Asian, pretty light skinned girl.
Who?
Um, y'all went to the awards and y'all went to the basement with Big Tigger.
Oh. Nah, she not Asian.
Yumi.
She
Oh, okay. She not Asian. She black.
I mean, nah, I don't think she's black. I don't really know.
You don't know? Okay, so she not even around no more. Yumi.
She could be. I don't know.
Oh,
I'm not in her business like that.
okay. I see.
I don't know what she does on her private. All I
Okay.
know is what she does with me. I don't know what she got going on outside of me. The moves she makes outside of me. I don't know. I don't care.
Did y'all make any more music than the tracks you shared, or was that just like?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Is it stuff that you wrote, or is it like she's rapping, or is it just y'all just having fun?
No, we was working. I mean, we. I don't really, to be honest, I don't even remember what our course was, but I
Mhm.
knew it was trying to change her sound. So I mean, a lot of the stuff, to be honest with you, that I got of her is stuff y'all not gonna like.
Okay.
But
But she
it,
still has a little niche.
she,
Some fans of hers do like it, so I don't want to leave them out and always be like, "Oh, she got to give hardcore all the time." Even though we both made it clear we like the rapping, and I know Kim, she dabbles in and out. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I don't understand why she
yeah,
don't
she
want
could do it all.
to feed her
She could do it all.
fans.
And the whole problem was she didn't market it the right way. So everybody, looking for her. Like it's been too long, so
Yeah,
everybody's gonna look for what she used to drop,
yeah,
which is understandable.
uh-huh.
But she can do it all,
Hmm.
and that's why I believed in her. I mean, it's more than just that, but like, yeah, that's why I believe in her because I heard her songs. I was like, oh shit, you can do this. Then let me write this for you. Let me try to do this for you. I'm not
Hmm.
saying I'm the fucking genius, amazing writer, but
Hmm.
I could, do what I can do. I know I can, try to help you flesh out your vision.
Hmm.
But like I said, I'm sure most of the people that's checking for her right now is people that want to listen to her old shit.
Yeah,
So
and it's not even her old shit. We just want to hear what's going on in her life, like rapping wise. Like, give us, you know what I'm saying, like a story. Like, tell us what's school me on some shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like you used to do. Like, put me onto some shit. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
It's like that's what I miss from her. And just like I don't know, I feel like she lost in the sauce trying to keep up with these niggas. And now it's like the game is shifting. Kendrick out here bodying niggas, giving real rap. That's the type of shit that's on the charts right now. And I'm not saying that's what you gotta sound like or whatever, but it's like, kind of like real I feel like the game is changing a little bit. Is it just me or
yeah. And again, it's a trash. All this shit is trash. If you ask me, I don't like none of the shit. I do the shit because it's what was I was told. But if it was up to me, bro, I wouldn't be making none of this shit. I wouldn't be making none of music like this, bro. If it was up to me, I wouldn't be making no music like this.
so do you
But
know
I'm
has
good
Kim,
at adapting. I'm good at adapting.
yeah. Has Kim played you
Who's your
stuff that
favorite?
she's
Who's your favorite artist
mine right
besides
now?
Lil Kim?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
In life, like who's your favorite artist?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, I come from like back in the day, so it's still big, Jadakiss, you know what I'm saying, Little Kim.
You just you're just a rap fan.
No, I'm not just a rap fan though, because I got playlist with Alanis Morissette, with Jewel, with fucking, you know what I mean, Lady Gaga, but still I like my R&B, so and it's like I like him when she
Yeah.
does all different stuff. But don't
Yeah.
be like fucking
Yeah.
10, 15 years still trying different sounds and shit when people are telling you that they don't want to hear that shit. It's like, okay, like then if that's not working, let's go back to something else. You know what I mean? So it's like that's where she be losing me
Yep.
at. And then
No,
I
for
feel like
sure.
you was getting kind of
They
shade
don't make no
because
music like that. Nobody makes music like that. And if it was up to me, I would try to get back to that time of but it but
'cause
the
it seemed
thing
like the
is,
fans were trying to like make it seem like, oh well, she's fucking with Tay, and that's why her music sound like that because she's associated with you.
I mean, of course, her music gonna sound like that because she's associated with me. But but that's not. If I had a choice,
Mm,
I would be going towards the way she used to sound. To be
mm-hmm,
honest with you,
mm-hmm.
I mean, I still try to do what I was doing, but if knowing what I know now, I'd be like, yo, like I said, bro, I would love to hear Kim go crazy on
Hell
the song.
yeah. She right back on
Yeah,
the
she'd be
charts to
great.
me. I'm like, yo, I'm telling you, like the
I
streets
don't
hear
know
the
if it
shit.
would do well on the charts, but I just know I would like it. I know her fans would like it, and I
Mm-hmm,
think that's all that matters. And I think that people
mm-hmm.
forget about that, and I feel like artists forget about that shit.
That it's all
You know
about
what I'm
just
saying? Everybody
charts.
about being on the damn
Yeah,
chart.
that's
Yeah.
facts. That's big facts. And I'm not a big chart head on some real shit. I'm just saying that it would be a good look to see Kim like back on there. You know what I'm saying? Because she said she's the blueprint. It's like somebody
Yeah,
keep asking about verses. Do you know anything about verses? Like, is it her and Nicki's going to do verses or something, or what? Or
yeah. Well, I don't
you don't know?
I
Okay.
don't know. They should. I think they should. I think that'd be healthy. But
You think her and Foxy or her and Nicki?
to be honest with you, I don't know. Don't clown me. But I don't really know none of Foxy's music. I
Okay.
know Kim's and Nicki.
Okay. That's fair. Because Foxy, she ain't been active since. She really don't be active. If Kim don't be on her shit, Foxy really didn't be on her shit. It is sad because, like, to me, she's still a legend of mine. I still represent Foxy because I grew up on her and she been giving it to niggas
Right.
since the '90s. You know what I'm saying? But, do you know about the book, like,
So,
the Queen Bee book? Have you heard anything about? Because the fans, it's like we waiting on shit like that.
yeah. Well, I don't even like. Yeah, I hear you.
Hmm.
I mean, I I don't like how that shit went down with the whole book shit because I feel like people misconstrued what she was saying. Even though of course she's gonna say it like how she said 'cause she
Oh
want to
yeah,
big up what she's saying
on the
because she
live.
wasn't she wasn't she wasn't wrong. She
Yeah.
wasn't wrong when she said that.
She was like, "It's
But
just
people
the
need to
Bible." It's
understand
sounding like the
it's like,
Bible or something. Yeah, I forgot about that.
yeah,
Like the internet is so corny
outsold
sometimes.
the Bible.
Yeah.
She never outsold the Bible in total. She just outsold the Bible within that week because they go by weeks. So
People
it's
are
like,
stupid,
you
yo.
know, people, and that which this, it's the internet. She
Yeah.
understands that, and she told me she did that on purpose.
Mm. Oh, so she
She
be
did
doing
that on
stuff like
purpose.
that on purpose. Cause it'd be like Kim gotta
Hell
know
yeah,
what she be like. The people gonna like say stuff like when she said something about the monsoon in California, it was like all over the blogs and shit. I'm like, oh my god. All she said was gonna rain like a monsoon to get the fire over.
yeah. And it was funny because I seen that shit. And I was like, damn, like you gotta know what you're doing when you say that shit. I haven't spoken to her since then, but I don't know. To be honest, I think that was just her.
Okay.
But she means well. So
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, I think that was just her just not thinking.
Yeah. It's like that's the
Because ain't
goofy
no way
shit that I
she
like
did
from her
that to
though.
get publicity. Because that's a whole
Yeah.
different. I think she spoke from the heart, which like you get what you try to say, but like there's certain things like you don't say that. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Could I ask you something, Tay
But
Brown?
like I said, bro, she got a good heart. She got a good heart. I never said she don't have a good heart,
Mhm.
but like
Could I
don't do
ask you
that to
something
me.
though? Like it's a little bit deeper. Like, I think Kim is beautiful. Do you think like Kim is like ashamed to be on camera sometimes, or think she's not beautiful or whatever? Because I seen her in person and she's just a beautiful woman. Like, do you think that she just feels like sometimes is that why she's not out as much, or?
Well, that absolutely, she's a beautiful woman.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, she's a beautiful woman. I don't. When it comes to what she does in terms of that, I don't. That's not me. I don't. I'm sure she has her insecurities just like the
We
rest
all,
of us.
yeah,
Um, but I'm sure she's probably had probably a little, you know, traumatized from the way the internet fucking
I
just
hated it.
fucking goes off on her.
Yeah,
So I mean, how would you deal with that?
yeah.
Like how would you deal with the fuck like the entire like I don't even know like
I'll be
to be
taking breaks
honest
and
I be
shit.
going through comments when they be posting this shit. I be so I can get over it quick because I don't really
It's
give a fuck.
whatever. Right.
But I can see how eventually that fuck somebody up over time.
Bro, they be
And
fucking they be in my YouTube comments calling me all type of inbreed or faggots and shit. Like they go in on me, bro. Like every day.
yeah, so imagine somebody like Kim getting
Yeah.
every time she's posted get some crazy shit. So yeah, I'm sure that affects her, but I don't.
Okay. You haven't personally
I've never really asked her. I've never really asked her on
Okay.
that type of level.
Got you. Got you. Um, what's up with Royal Rain? We miss her. She doing okay?
I hope so, man. I miss her too. She's a
Mm.
bundle of fucking joy, man.
She
And
seems so cool.
she going. I'm sure she goes. She has a battle of her own.
Yeah.
She's gonna have a battle of her own because she's a daughter of a superstar.
Of little
And
Kim too, because that's the type of
yeah,
to be in them footsteps. And I don't give a fuck. I'm riding for my mama every day, bitch. You talk about say anything about her. Like, and I know she's still young or whatever, but because I'm a Gemini, I think her birthday's June 9th. I'm June 8th. Same as Kanye.
yeah,
Crazy.
she's Gemini.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's like every time my birthday come, I know hers is right there. But yeah, because I'm like, damn, I haven't seen her. She be performing with Kim and stuff like that. But you know, I don't know,
Yeah.
man. I really hate that this. You said what you said today, and you called
She'll
in
be
on some
fine.
real shit. Because
She'll be fine.
yeah, because I hit you on the
She'll
DM
be
and just
fine. She
like,
got
yo,
a arm and um sometimes I do think about this because when you make a relationship with children, it's like a whole different type of thing.
facts.
It's damn like
That's real talk.
and damn, you got me thinking. To be honest, I'm kind of feeling a little weird now because damn, that was
Yeah, I was
I
getting close.
love that little girl,
Yeah,
but she'll be fine. She got a battle of her own, and just like the rest of the celebrity kids, but I'll forever come out the woodworks for her. So
yeah,
she'll be fine. It is. Life is hard, man. It is what it is.
yeah. People think that just because you celebrity, just because you out there, you got money, it look like you happy and shit. Like, yeah, it's way more to
Yeah,
that.
nah, that ain't got shit to do with it. I mean, when it comes to kids, it don't got shit to do with it 'cause they don't give a fuck. Cause kids are kids,
That's
so it's
true.
like they
Yeah,
don't they don't
yeah,
they make a nigga happy. They're making an adult happy because you're just like shit.
yeah.
But the kids are just kids, and they don't know nothing about life. So she'll be fine. She'll be fine.
Well, I got
And like I said, that whole shit with her father, I don't know none about the relationship with her and her father. I only did that shit to defend Kim's name and make her feel like she had somebody by her side. At the end of the day, I don't know. I didn't give a fuck if it made me look like a clown or not. I didn't care. So, but no, yeah, I hope Royal Rain's doing fine, and I think she's doing fine.
Let me ask you about something that just was announced with the tour with Keisha Cole and going overseas and all that stuff. Like, were you originally
Oh,
go?
I don't know about that, bro.
Oh,
To
yo,
be honest,
okay. Because you was at Piedmont Park with her, I think, performing in Georgia.
I don't even know. I think I just came on here to speak my truth, but I
Yeah,
appreciate you having me on. I'm gonna
yeah.
get off.
No, I appreciate you coming through, bro. That's real shit, real talk. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna still fuck with you, bro, and I hope you can get your music back out there or whatever, or y'all make amends and you know, trying to get some type of line between y'all two, whatever. You know. Oh, Okay, well, he called, and that was that. Yeah, I appreciate you, Tay Brown, for calling in, bro. I hope everything works out. But you set the record straight. You talked about a lot of shit, and I ain't know you was calling in. So you gagged the fuck out of me, and gagged me when you left. Damn, I need to roll up something. But that was some real shit, bro. Like, we can't say he came up here and he talked bad about Kim because he sure didn't. But he still let what's known. Like, he still said what he had to say, and you gotta respect that, bro. Like, guys, that's watching. I appreciate you guys being here. You know what I'm saying? We could still take a call or two if y'all want to talk. Actually, homie, you still up here? Oh wait, are you muted?
Because
Oh, can you hear me?
yep, I can hear you.
Okay. So, what you think about Tay Brown's phone call?
That shit was wild because I'm still trying to process some things that he said. Like, did I hear him say that she was trying to go towards pop, or was I tripping?
Go towards what?
Going towards pop, or did I hear
Or
that wrong?
I think what they were working on, as far as what they were doing together.
I got you.
But then
Shit, to
it was
me, it
like
seems like they were not as close as we thought they might have been.
it seemed like they were pretty close though. He seemed like he had a lot of love for her. But he just calling a spade though, and letting it be known like that's some fuck shit to have your lawyers take my music down and shit. And I can't be mad at that neither. Oh, they say he was going towards pop music, he said. Maybe. I'm
Yeah,
not sure.
yeah. Like I'm pretty sure that he said that they were going towards pop music, and that she wasn't currently working on something that her fans
Would like,
would like.
yeah.
Yeah,
He
so it's
just
like,
did
yo,
that.
that kind of fucked me up
That's
because like I've
wild.
been looking forward to a Kim album. You feel me?
That's wild. I guess because I'm like already that part of me died like a few years ago, thinking that's like I'm gonna
Oh
really
shit.
get what I feel like I'm gonna get. So it doesn't hurt me too much, like him saying that. But what can you say? Like, you can't force people to drop the type of music and shit. It sucks, and I feel like I don't know. Like you said, I'm kind of digesting everything too, because he was really saying a lot of good stuff there and being
Yeah.
100% real. So
Shit. Do you see reconciliation as a possibility? Because he seemed pretty disconnected right now.
because Kim is not communicating, it don't seem like especially what I'm saying. You don't need your lawyer to talk to me and shit. You could talk to me like one on one, just like he did and called in and shit. So maybe that's yeah, this sucks.
Yeah, I mean, yo, it's fucking wild because even if another album isn't coming, it's like her
He kind of
legacy
said
is
it
still
wasn't
important.
too. So I'm like,
Yeah,
no.
yeah. But it's like even if it's not, like her legacy is important to me. So if she just maintained her legacy, like I could live with that shit. But like I don't want this to be her legacy. You feel me? Like
Yeah,
that's wild.
yeah.
Like that's my childhood right there, bro.
Well, I've been saying I don't want to see Nine just being her last album. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah,
no, we can't end off this. Like, out of them classic albums she has, which I'm still not down in Nine. It just, to me, it just doesn't sit up there with her catalog. Oh yeah, so somebody in the chat said, and that's another thing that I forgot. PJ is her stylist. That he said that she was working on an album, which we don't know because clearly, who knows who Little Kim has around her. That's knows what, I don't know.
I think he said that they had music that they were working on, but yeah, I don't think he specifically said an album. So
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff that he said that he don't know what's going on exclusively in her world per se. You know what I'm saying? But just from what he's been working on, and he said they got music together that he worked with, and but yeah,
yeah, but he also said
the
it's shit that we ain't
direction,
gonna want to hear.
yeah, that's very disappointing for me to hear as a fan. I'm not going to cap. Like that really was just like, like why you trying to please these new niggas? And the crazy part is like the new niggas, they're kind of growing up now. They're in their like mid to like late 20s, early 30s and
Yep,
shit.
yep.
Like they don't want to hear that shit too. Like they want to hear bars and shit. And they want to hear like what's going on. And then yeah, the what's his name? Foreign Fabio. Like we briefly touched
Oh
on
yeah,
him,
yeah,
but I'm just like, ugh. Like what you want with this slime ass nigga? Like you don't even I'm like you associate with him, bruh. That to me just was so fucking crazy to hear. Or if she did or not, just to hear his name was just like, cause that was some
yep,
slime shit. Like, do you remember when he did that which what song that Nicki put out?
yep. I remember. I don't know the name of it, but I do
Yeah.
remember that shit. That shit was crazy.
Cause that shit was her shit is so forgettable. She just dropping shit
Yeah,
that's whatever. But yeah. Wait, actually, it was kind of a bop though. I ain't going front. It was kind of a bop though, a little bit. Cause I be trying to keep it real. Like even though if I don't like you as a person or as an artist, whatever. Even Kim said that. Kim was like, with Nicki, she said, you know, she's an okay artist. She's okay. She know artists that are way more trash than her. Like
yeah,
that's
yep,
what I like about Kim. Even Tay Brown was just like, Kim's funny and shit, like, but she don't be wanting to be on live and she don't want to, yeah, we go up. Yep, I see you, young Bo. So it's like, bro, we want to see that side of you. Like, that's the shit that's gonna sell. That's gonna people just be like, yo, Kim is a sweetheart, which we know she is, but she reminds us like every 10, 15 years. You know what I'm saying? It's like, where you going? Where you disappearing to?
yeah. I would have been crushed if the next song she released like sounded like that. Yo.
Oh my God, I would
It,
die.
it,
I would fucking die. I would be so scared to get on this reaction channel when I tell you, cause especially after this interview, nigga, nah, I'm keeping it 100. Whatever Kim drop,
yeah,
that's trash. Hell nah. And the crazy part is like, what's that song? The one she just released that it wasn't really released. It got dropped on the
Nice
mixtape.
Eyes.
Yeah, I kind of like that
Yeah.
song, bro. I'm not going front. I did.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It was dope to me, but it wasn't the song. So if that was the song that she was working on in the background, that wasn't gonna be it. But it was definitely a dope song.
I think it was okay. Maybe it like a good like buzz track, not a first single,
Yep.
because that
Right.
second
Right.
verse, she went off. That was the Little Kim I know.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, Little
Yep.
Kim is still here. She still be spitting, but it's like it's so far in between.
Yeah. It's like she sees a vision, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Hmm.
But it's almost like we have been like we've been there since the beginning.
Yeah,
Is it just fuck us?
yeah.
Like if you know you can rap, like is it that hard to fucking rap? I mean, come on.
And Tay said that's what he want to hear too. Like I didn't know that he
Yep.
was like a fan like that. Like that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. That
So
shit shocked the fuck out of me. He's probably a part of the Beehive. Like, what the fuck?
right. I was like, oh, okay, so he know, like he see what we talking about. Like he see the comments, you know what I'm saying, with the people wanting shit. And I kind of gagged when he didn't know Foxy. I was like, oh, but Foxy don't
Yeah,
be doing
yeah,
nothing.
yeah. She's forgettable as hell, but yeah,
I'm always put respect on her name. I love Fox, and she's still I'm always put respect on her name, but like now she's definitely not doing nothing. She doesn't even tour or anything, but it's not about her. I still hate to see like the little fallout, whatever. I hope they can get their communication back on track and he able to release music because that sucks as an artist. Like
yep,
when you can't put your shit on streaming and stuff like that. That's how you eat. Who the fuck is putting shit on SoundCloud or fucking just YouTube? Like you can it's okay, but you want to have your shit everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
yep.
So
It was cool as fuck for him to call in though.
it was super cool,
Like I'm,
bro. I gagged. You
yo,
see me? I
yo,
was like, oh shit, this Tay Brown. Cause I was like
yeah, yeah.
I know
Yo,
he was
so
calling.
so so hold on. It's like there was so much shit to process there. Like, did he say that he's not as young as we think he is? Like,
Right.
or am I fucked up on that?
Yeah, he did say he's not as young as we think he is. Which too, that's how the industry works though. Like everybody be saying they really don't even really say their age. You gotta Google shit and
Yeah,
be detective. But it's like you never know. This nigga could be fucking 32. He could be fucking 22. I don't even know. Cause he don't look older. He don't look younger like that
yeah, like
neither.
not at all.
So it's like I'm not even gonna ask. If he didn't say it, then shit. That's it. He said somebody said he's a snake. I really don't think so. Cause he could have really went in and really said some shit on here, like, oh,
Yeah, he seemed
he did
genuine as shit to
this.
me.
Yeah, he didn't come off as a snake though. Real talk. Especially too, he kind of knew who was who. Cause TLC, he was like, okay. He didn't say too much, but he was like, yeah, that nigga, He said he probably like 28, 29. Could be. He
Gotcha.
kind of got like a younger face, but like, I mean, younger swag too. But yeah, cause like TLC was a little choppy. I just know one time I was like, I reached out to him on DM and was just like, yo, I'm trying to see Kim at the BT things. I think I had tickets or whatever, but I was like, yo, Cod, like roll with y'all. Like I'm in Atlanta, I'm here all the time. Like
Yep.
or see her at the after party or something. And I still got in there anyway, whatever, through somebody. And I was just like, damn, well, that was like trash. He's just like never responding, was like, oh yeah, I got you, bro. Like was really saying something. I'm just like, well, if you ain't had me, that's fine. I still got other connections, but okay. And I don't
Yeah, that's
know.
crazy.
It's just weird. He was just on some weird shit, like, oh, you can't talk to me. Like I'm uppity, I'm this and I'm that. And it's like, okay, well. And I didn't even like I just fucking hit him up that one time. I was like, okay, let me mind my business and go somewhere. Like, nigga, this still I've been here for a minute. It's like my city too, so whatever.
Yeah, like I know back in 2011, Lutz was her assistant, and that's actually how I got on to see her at Fifth Element in Charlotte, North Carolina. So, like, Lutz was cool as shit. Like, she found me, like, in the club that night. She pulled me on stage. She communicated. Like, that shit was dope. But,
Hmm.
and it's like, you got to remember back then, it's like Kim still had a very strong fan base because we used to fucking go toe to toe with Nicki Minaj fans, like, for
Facts.
real.
The 2010s era.
Yeah,
God,
hell yeah.
I don't never want to relive that again. But I don't know. I've been hearing just stuff about Luch that just wasn't too. I'm glad you had a good experience with her, but I just heard that she was another one of them yes fans or doing real sneaky shit behind the scenes. I was
Yeah,
hoping one of
that's
my other homies
wild.
talk,
So
cause, huh?
I said that's wild. I definitely can see where she just went with what Kim said, but I don't know anything about like the grimy shit behind the scenes. But that's crazy.
Let me
It,
tell
it, it seemed like she can't get a good team though. That's
you, it
wild as fuck.
sucks, and it's like that's what he said. He was like, it's not like a lot of people you think that's really behind her. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Which means she's running her own shit.
oh fuck, this lightning and shit. Oh my god. Okay, my
Yep.
bad. So let me take it real quick because Little Kim's tour manager jumped in the chat. Do you know who I'm talking about? Blast or
Yeah.
her old
Yeah.
tour
No doubt. No
manager?
doubt.
Like he trying to air
Yep.
something out,
Absolutely.
huh?
Yep.
What's going on with that? Cause I'm like, bro, where the hell you popped up at? You ain't said shit in like a fucking decade. This nigga is like, I'm glad I walked away from the bullshit when I did. If y'all don't know, it's at BLASMORERA, Blast Morera. If you bring me in to help you, but then allow your groupies leeches to come at me because they feel threatened by my presence and you don't step in to stop. Now he sound like he on some hating shit. Like this sound like something totally different than what Tay Brown talking about. Or is it just
Yeah. No
me?
doubt. It does. Nah. It definitely does. Like to me, it sounded like Tay Brown was speaking from a position of love. Like
Yeah.
I don't care who you are. Like whenever he was talking about Royal Rain towards
I
the end,
know
like they
that
got
yo,
so
that shit
fucking
almost
couldn't
had my
continue the
heart like,
conversation.
bruh. Yeah, you could tell in
Yeah,
his voice, bro. I'm just like, bro, my heart, bruh. Cause
yeah,
I think we all love Royal Rain. We don't even know her like that. You know what I'm saying? But we love her through the
right,
computer and
right.
shit. Like through our phones. Like, yeah. That's just like, yo, he talking from
Yeah,
like a real place right there. Let me get back to this nigga and his tweets. He said that's when I knew they couldn't be trusted. and our relationship was going to be strictly professional. Call me when you need me. Like, is this him talking to Kim like this? Call me when you need me. Pay me my money when the job is done and keep it moving. Ain't no kikiing. And the crazy part was that some of the groupies leechers were the ones coming back telling me how they were talking about me, shaking my head. I kept it quiet and kept it professional though. Just pay me my money. Yeah, Tay wasn't giving this energy. I remember we missed the show once because they were late. They finally came down to the hotel room. The dancers weren't there. They had stopped to grab. Like he's really trying to just like really put. It's a lot of tweets, y'all, but it's like
Yeah.
I don't know. It seemed like he's seen somebody that wanted to get some shit off their chest and jump in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Let me take this other call
Yeah.
too. Let
Yep.
me see. Okay, so stay on the line with me because you've been here for the whole time anyway.
Yep. No doubt.
7968.
What
Oh,
up?
7968.
Yeah, what up?
Oh, what up, Vaughn? I was just about to text you. So yeah, jump in this
Uh,
conversation. Um,
I caught like maybe the last 5 minutes of it.
oh, Town up here.
Yeah.
Oh, because he was really saying some shit though. I was trying to ask him everything. Like he gagged me actually. This nigga jumped online. Like, I didn't even know it was him. So that's some G shit. I don't know.
Right.
But yeah, he talked about like everything, like, just what's going on.
He was he was he was he was he was calm on the call, but he was wilding on Instagram though.
No, he was kind of wilding here too. You came at the end of it, like you said. Because he was still like,
Yeah.
no, I'm pissed off because you know, she pulled her shit down, or the lawyers really took his music down, and he's like, "What the fuck is going on with that?" Like, you're gonna have to rewatch the chat because I don't want to put words in his mouth and what he said, because what he
Right.
said is what he said. You know what I'm saying? If you caught the last part of that, then just go back and actually hear from his own mouth. Um,
Right.
but nah, I'm not trying to play Tay like he on some whack shit because he's not, and I definitely see where he was trying to go. Even though he did say, I don't know if he was there, like Kim's direction in music, he want Kim to go where the fans want her to go, like back to rapping, but she wasn't given that.
Or like he want her to go pop or something.
No, he didn't want her
I
to
mean,
go,
she want to go pop.
yeah, or something. What you think about the
No,
two snippets? I don't even know what they're called. Yeah.
trash, complete trash. Like what? Well, what are we doing? Like nobody. You know what that reminds me of?
What,
What her and Ray J was doing back in like
2011?
'08, '09 when they was putting out those songs.
Yeah,
You
that
don't
was
remember that?
cringe. Yeah, I forgot it
Yeah.
was singing songs, dance. I mean, yeah, that
Those
song was
Ray J
like,
songs, those I like those better than the Tayy Brown song.
mm,
I guess because they came out in a time where,
the music was kind of shifting that way anyway.
right? Yeah, because this Tayy Brown doing like, I'm gonna have a different opinion than anybody,
Of course, and I already know that song. Like,
and
I wish he was up here when he
like,
was up here because, like, so like this song is kind of okay for me. Like, as a, she did like Notorious K.I.M. and she had that song with Carl Thomas. She's like,
yeah,
I've been sitting in the car and it's real corny. I came over. Like, this is okay. Hold on.
no,
Oh, wait, no, not that one. Is it this one? I kind of like, this is kind of,
that's like very Katy Perry ish.
it is kind of Carrie Payton-ish. But it's like, I could see like one or two songs like that. But like, when
No,
we
I
have,
don't want to see. I don't want to hear nothing like that from her.
but niggas ain't
Especially,
heard from you in like 10 years and shit. You won't drop nothing. And that's the first thing they hear. They're going to be like, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying?
well, we had that same reaction when she dropped 9. What the fuck is this? She need to switch it up. Tayy Brown, he trash. I'm sorry. And I told him that. He complained about his music being taken down. Like, bro, you're not making millions off this music. He
But
said
it don't
something
matter. You still
on the
making
call.
something though. You don't got to be making millions, but you still making something. I'm telling you, bro. Like 100,000 streams is still
I don't even think he was getting that.
it's still eating something. You don't know what that nigga getting. And
He might.
I'm just trying to defend him and play devil's advocate because he was up here and he was really on his shit. You know, that's how we talk anyway. So,
Oh yeah. I mean, and I look back at people like Mary J. Blige, right?
uh-huh.
And I think Mary is like one of those friends that if you're not taking care of business, I can't fuck with you. And I feel like that's where their relationship is. And Kim need people like that in her life, not people like Tayy Brown. Like, are you serious? TLs and Dash and Looch and all these other people. Like, they don't have real careers. These people ain't in the music industry. They make music, but you don't hear them working with nobody else, writing for nobody else. I just need Kim to just focus, get with the right people, stop fucking with these young niggas, fuck with niggas that's already established, niggas that can like put you on and guide you in the right direction that you need to go.
Yeah, Kim can't do
Because
that on her own though.
obviously,
Like I think she could still do that on her own. Like she's a veteran.
well,
She
she
knows
hasn't
what
been
she
doing
wants.
it.
Huh?
She hasn't been doing it.
Clearly. Like I said, when she's on stage, she gives me Little Kim. But that's the only time I feel like I get Little Kim.
I feel like this is the end. This is the end. We're
Yeah, I
not
was
getting no
actually just
album. We're
thinking
not
that.
getting no book. We're not getting nothing.
Would you say?
No, I was just thinking that this is the end because Tayy Brown also said that that's not the music that she's working on. So if you think about it, Kim takes her time with albums, right? So when is she going to take the time to actually write another album? And she's about to go on tour. Like
But he
it's
said
just
he
like
didn't know
man,
everything too that she was working on too. So I'm just, trying to play both sides because who knows? Like she's been haven't released anything in years, so who knows what she has already recorded and things of that. It's really what she's wanting to release. You know what I'm saying? It's what she's releasing or what's not releasing.
bro, that self sabotage is wild as fuck to me.
Mm, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it. Mm. So where we at with it? Because there's a show tomorrow before the Keisha Cole thing kicks off. Does Kim need to address this or what? Does she need to say
She
something
not she
publicly?
not gonna address it. She gonna go out there looking crazy like she always do. She
Stop
gonna
it.
have on chaps. She's gonna have on this messy wig. She's gonna be
Stop
performing
it. Because you trying to be
my
funny.
song.
You trying to be
That's
fucking
what it's gonna
funny.
be. We know the script already.
No, I mean sometimes we all have our days and shit, but the bitch be stepping out and fucking all type of shit that I never heard of that costs way more than what I got on, my white tee and my fitted. So I mean,
I'm not excited about Kim no more. I'm not excited. I'm uninspired and have been for a while.
I have been for a while too. Now I agree with you
She
on that.
does I think she does shows just to pay bills. She's not doing shows to promote nothing.
And I don't get that. I don't see why like with this string of shows coming up, why she's not like putting out a single, something new that she know would get the people talking or would be vibing. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
and perform it, especially for the overseas people. I know they would love that shit. They ain't seen Kim in forever over there, and I don't know. I just don't feel like her and Keisha Cole. She should be going on tour with her though. Like I don't know, it's just something. I'm just not gonna like Keisha. I'm just not gonna like her forever. Like I'll still fuck with her, her music and shit like that. But just like the Keisha nowadays, I just can't because you switched up and I'm good. I don't know.
I mean, I'm a Keisha Cole fan, but I'm not one of those fans that like buy her music. She got songs that I listen to, like my favorite Keisha Cole songs. But other than that, I'm not really checking for Keisha Cole,
Me
and I'm
neither.
not really buying tickets to none of her shows.
Me neither. I mean, with Kim there, there's a few people over there. Fuck. I don't even really shouldn't be honest. Fucking get electrocuted. God damn. Y'all heard
Nigga, I
that?
hear that thunder.
Yeah,
I think that's God telling me to get my ass off this motherfucking live. Yo, I love y'all.
yeah.
Real talk. If y'all made it here and watched this whole live, thank you. I'm about to get something to eat. I'm hungry, bro. Tayy Brown, yo, appreciate you, bro. Like calling in, gagging a nigga, and setting the record straight. Y'all just rewatch this live and hear from his mouth what he had to say. Bro, my homie that's been on the phone with me. What is your name exactly? I'm sorry, because I'm calling you by your Twitter name. The
Oh,
sag at
it's
me.
Ryan, bro.
Oh, Brian. Okay. Wait, Brian, were you at the Return of the Queen tour?
Nah. I know who you're talking about though, but nah.
Okay. Vaughn,
Yup.
you was there, right? You was holding up the
I
flag.
was there. Yeah,
So you was there holding up the flag. And when you was just there at the show, Brian?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all was in
So
the building.
there was multiple shows though. I don't know
Wow.
what city he's from, but
Okay. I don't know either. Hmm. Guys, I
but
appreciate
like I
y'all.
said,
Yeah. Go ahead. You got last words? Brian, Vaughn?
we got to do another show, just me and you.
Okay, maybe it'll be sometime soon. Like straight shout out to Brian for making this happen too, because he put the majority of the donation up. So, bro, kudos to you. Real talk. Let me see if I can throw applause up here real quick, cause straight up, let me find it. I'm slow today. But I'm sorry that we didn't really want to hear what we wanted to hear with new music and stuff and the direction and stuff like that. But what the fuck is that, a tornado, nigga? Let me go into the little bathroom downstairs before I die. Um,
all right.
yo, thanks
Be
for watching
safe,
the
bro.
live. Appreciate you, Ryan. Appreciate you, Vaughn. Appreciate you, Tayy Brown. Thanks everybody who's been in the chat, going ham, going crazy, and thanks for just everybody that's been fucking with me on my channel. Follow me at Chris on the Gram TV on Twitter, on Blue Sky. I'm on Instagram at Chris on the Gram. You already know I'll be back with another video. Yeah, bye y'all.